Whoa, what's up? Who that comics and movies? CGC unboxing. We got it a day early, so I'm just gonna do a live unboxing to find out if everything is right this time with CGC. So stay tuned. So what's up, everybody? Who that comics coming at you with a little video. This is, I think, 8 books, so video shouldn't take long to do. But these books were pressed by Mr. Comic Book Chiropractor, or comic book, the Comic Book Chiropractor, or Comic Book Chiropractor. On IG, I think it's just Comic Book. I think it's just Comic Chiropractor on IG. So Dustin, Two Brothers Comics, pressing, cleaning books. So it's closer to my vicinity. So he's been doing such a great job. So I've decided to use him. And I do have a couple of others people on standby. They're a little further as far as living, but yeah, happy I can actually drive these to Dustin if I wanted to. What's up, Punch in the house? So mainly doing this. I was going to just record a video, but I just want to make sure the labels are correct. If not, I have to send these back tomorrow because I don't want to delay it. Because with their new mechanical error policy, me and Boston Chris are going to talk about this evening. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk spoilers with Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I'm trying to think what else we might touch on, but that's some of the stuff we're going to touch on. So that's what we are going to. And also, I got a message. I want to say message a guy about one of the books. Because one of the books, I messaged a guy about one of the books. Came back good, but this book here came back lower than expected. The purchase from the guy who's been awesome. I would have to say, been awesome. So this came back a lot lower than we thought. The guy had graded a 6.5. What's up, Michael Baker? We got Demon #1 origin, first appearance of the Demon. So he graded a 6.5. Usually when he grades books, they come back exactly the grade or higher. So to see this one be undergraded, he told me just to hit him up later when I get it in. So I'll just message him. I only came back a point lower. So 6.0 on the Demon. All of these books, I want to say, I think all but like 2 books are for sale. Really, well, actually, I might just sell them all but 1 book. I think 7 out of the 8 might be for sale because I'm not happy with a couple of grades. But hopefully the dealer I bought this from works with me. We'll see what happens with that. This one, what's up, K-pop? Some of these actually I have little stickies. So the Demon one, I actually have the sticky for it. So yeah, this one is, I have a sticky for it. So we'll use it. This one is Adventure Comics 428, origin and first appearance of the Black Orchid. So Black Orchid, I've been collecting the female characters. I purchased it from Flip Mode. They graded an 8.5 to a 9.0. I actually saw some of the issues with it, and I was like, man, I hope it gets a 9.0. But that's what they graded it as. That's what I pay. I think I paid less than that. What's it? I think it's like $10 less. But that was the grade. The back was really nice. It had, and this FYI, every book I got back this time had grader notes. All 8 books. All 8. Even this one. But all 8 books came back with grader notes. Can you believe that? Because I was surprised this one had grader notes with it being a 9.2, baby. So that one came back a 9.2, graded higher than expected. Collect female characters. Not going to do anything with this. Happy with the grade, 1973 for a 9.2. Will we get anything from Black Orchid in DC? Probably not. But hey, it's nice to have this dark cover, from DC in a high grade. So very happy with that. The last book I'll show will be a banger. I'll just have to set it up. So far, the first two books labels are good. So far, so good on the labels. The Black Orchid, actually, no, I forgot I'm keeping the Black Orchid book. So it's only be 6 out of 8. It'll probably be for sale. 6 out of 8. So let's do. And if anybody's interested in any of these books, definitely let me know. What's up, ME? So K-Pop's here, ME Comics. So please check out Comic Chiropractor. I'm like watching stuff for sale right now. So let me grab this so I can see it up close. Actually watching. Dustin is actually helping a buddy of his do some sales. So these two books that I'm going to be showing, one was graded. Actually, let me see if this is the one. Is this the one that was graded a? I'm trying to see. I got two books that are the same book, but I want to see which one is the one that was a 7.5. Here's the 7.5. All right. So this one was raw. When we purchased it, it had some ink overspray on the top. As you can see, a little red ink overspray. It came out very clean. Dustin did a great job. Like I said, this was raw. Dustin graded this one a 7 and thought it would get a 7. I think he had 7.75 on it that he thought it would get. So you got Marvel Premiere 15, Origin, and First Appearance of Iron Fist. Got a good deal on this. This was raw. And Dustin knocked it out of the park. 8.0 off white to white pages. I don't have any white pages this go around. Kind of sucks, but like I said, was the guy I bought it from graded a 7. Dustin graded a 7.75, I believe. This one came back an 8.0. So, and if you are interested, definitely hit me up, because all of these will be in a preview for Elite Comics 11, and they're gonna try to. I'm gonna try something. Try something on. So So if you are interested, please hit me up before I do the preview, because I'll be doing a preview this evening. All right. Now this book here was originally graded a 7.5. I remember this book because the major damage of this book is right there, as you can see, right on the corner. That's the major damage. Besides that, the spine is actually really good. Very not sharp on the top, but the damage is this on these corners. The back is clean. But like I said, originally graded a 7.5. Dustin did his work, fixed a lot of issues that were pressable. The small stuff on these corners, that was all that's left, big noticeable. Besides the minor wear, like I said, no major spine ticks. But we got a whole grade higher, 8.5. Originally a 7.5. I remember this one because this one had defects different from the other one. He cleaned both of these books up really well. Got a whole point. Gained a whole point. Not a half a point. Whole point. So he said, "Tell Dustin stop helping Yahweh. He's an old grown man." All right, I got a few more to do. But I need to hurry up because I have to get my daughter from tutoring. This is the last book. All right. I'll show a couple of disappointments. I'll show the first disappointment. I'm gonna try to sell a disappointment. It's gonna be hard to sell the disappointments because they're not super expensive, but it is what it is. Biggest issue with this book is a chip at the back. I think we got 2 at the back. because it says chips out of the cover, but it's actually the back cover. The front, I'll tell you right now, the front looks like an 8, 7 to 8. That's what the front looks like. Those chips on the back kept it down. First appearance to the Enchantress and the Executioner. Journey and Mystery 103. Like I said, the biggest disappointment. I already messaged the person about it. They're not going to do anything about it. So, what if somebody wants to know who that is? I'll let you know in the DMs. But I'll probably refrain from buying from them for a while. So, because they graded this. Do I have the? Actually, I have the sticky. So we'll have some fun with this one. Yeah, because I paid up for this one because of the condition that was told for me. I paid up for this one. So this was graded a 6.5 to 7.0. 6.5 to 7.0, which the front looks like that, but I showed you the back issues. I'm not getting confiscated for anything for overpaying. It is what it is, I guess. But like I said, when it happens like that, you have to just don't buy from this person for a while. And this one came back at 5.0. So it was way off. If you go to the 7 points, 2 whole points off of the grading. So I definitely overpaid. Definitely overpaid for this one. So, and it is, like I said, I don't know. This is supposed to be a PC book, pass along to my daughter, and I wanted it in that grade that was actually told to me because I was like, oh, that's a good, nice. It's not too high, not too low. So I thought it was a perfect, medium, and was super disappointed. This one from the same seller. I thought it'd be a little bit higher, not a lot higher, like a little bit higher, like a 0.5 higher, because they graded a 6.0 to a 6.5. We got X-Men 50, second appearance of Polaris. Actually, it's the first appearance of the character who it becomes Polaris. So it's like that person becomes Polaris in this issue. Origin of Beast, new X-Men logo. So it's that X-Men 49 and 50 is kind of weird, but it's also Jim Steranko cover. This book, ultimately, I would love to get in an 8. Not even gonna lie, I would love to get an 8. So that's probably why I'm gonna sell it. Because I might break even. Might break even on this one. So definitely got the lower end of it of a 6.0 off-white 2 white pages. I got the lower end of the grade, but it was at least in that realm. Other one was so way off that it just kind of disappointed me. It was so way off. But most likely I'll probably try to sell these on Elite tomorrow. I'm gonna price them. I'm gonna be in there off, stuff like that. So just be aware. It probably will because I'd love to use that. I love to use that money maybe to upgrade to an 8 on that book. But I was trying to get a raw copy and go from there, but it didn't work out so well. Now this book I think came back. I think this came back higher than expected. I couldn't find a paperwork for it. I'm trying to look this book over. Couldn't find the paperwork for it, so I'm thinking this was a lower grade. I want to say 2.5. So I bought this. I think it was a 2.5, maybe a 3, at best a 3. So we got FF11. FF11. I know a lot of people have been looking for this book. This is actually in this grade, affordable in my opinion. Origin and first appearance of the Impossible Man. Origin of Fantastic Four retold. So yeah, good book. Like I said, originally I think it was originally graded a 2.5 to 3. Maybe I think a 3. I think it was a 3. But came back higher and actually page quality was good. But off-white to white with a 3.5. So I think Dustin's brother Nick was after this book. Actually gave him a great price as for it raw without me getting graded. When I said great price, basically I was making $5 on it. But didn't hear anything back. So now it's a 3.5, man. Now you can pay that 3.5 price, people. But it'll probably, I know it'll sell on Elite tomorrow, so I'm not really too worried on that. So got that there. Last book up last book up. I got a set up to show off. So shout out to Dustin again, Comic Book Chiropractor. Comic Book Chiropractor. So just looking this one over. This book had a lot of issues. This book had a lot of issues. So I'm gonna hold that on there. So originally, this book, Archie, Madhouse 22, first appearance of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. It had the centerfold detached. Dustin see if he could do anything with it. He couldn't. So I think he was able to do one of them. I think he was one of maybe reattach one of them, but I couldn't. I don't remember. But it was a 4 or 5 off-white pages. 4 or 5 off-white pages. This is a big book. This is a hard to get book. This is a book in almost any grade is very expensive. 4 or 5 is super expensive. So, like I said, I've been collecting those first appearance of females. I was hoping it would be at least a 4 or 5 because of the issues we discovered. Hoping it stayed the same grade. I did lose a little bit on page quality. I'm looking at the back. I can tell you that. But use Dustin. You don't use Dustin, but use a press and clean, a person that you trust, you believe in. That's all I say. I have 3 off the top of my head. Well, actually, it's 4, but I haven't used the other guy in a while, and he's super backed up. So that's one reason I have 3 currently. Dustin, Comic Book Chiropractor, Erod 212, Comic Book _ Presser. That's the only ones I'm using. I have if I use Dustin gets backed up, I'll use one of those 2. But man, Dustin, what did you do, son? What did you do? 5.5. It did go to cream to off-white pages, but I don't care. This book, census-wise, I think they only have like 20. Let's look this up. We'll do it live. Then I have to leave to go pick up my daughter. So let's look up this book census-wise, because I did look it up before and I just can't remember. So there's only 34 graded higher in this book. That's it. 34 graded higher than in this book. So there you have it. Big boy book. If you don't know, look it up. Archie's Madhouse 22. I think the highest grade they have on eBay is a 5.0. Dustin hit a point grade higher and turned this into a 5.5. This one is not for sale. I can tell you that. Everything but this one in the Adventure Comics is actually for sale. So, yeah. Shout out to the Comic Book Chiropractor. Not bad at all. I agree. Aggressively relaxing. Not bad at all to get that type of grade bump. Not bad at all. So that is the book CGC. They actually have another order that's been sitting there almost a week now. I think it was received last week. Actually, it was received. Yeah, no, I have to look at the date. But yeah, they actually have an order I think it's been there for almost a week now. They haven't opened. So we'll see what happens with that. I sent all of those magazines back to get the right label. See how long they take to fix that, because one of the books definitely was going to be for sale, but definitely got to wait to get it back and labeled correctly. The magazine I was going to sell actually probably the lower grade Star-Lord and the Vampirella. I think I was going to sell both of those, but now I got to wait. But waiting on those, and then I have 2 signature series books. One that's been in grading encapsulations for over 3 weeks. So Brittany McManus is actually doing a question Q&A tomorrow, and they said leave a question, and I asked, why is signature series, when it gets to grading encapsulation, is taking so long? Because we know we get regular books in grading encapsulation within 1 to 2 days. They're in quality control, and then they're shipped out 3 weeks. They have been in grading and encapsulation. So hopefully she can answer that question. Hopefully she's game to answer that question because I would love to know. Because if you give me an answer, then at least I won't be wondering why is my books just sitting there at CGC in grading encapsulation for 3 weeks. Next week will make 8 months. Since they've been in that tier, they've been signed over because Chris Claremont did his signing. Oh, like he did it. I think right on point. I think the deadline, and I think he started signing the day after. And people got their books back literally a week later. Some people got their books back a week later. Not me. The same thing with the Frank Miller and Klaus Janson. They did their signing like really early. That just reached grading encapsulation, I think, like 2 days ago. Today's Wednesday. Yeah, so that was Monday when it reached that. So that might have another 3 to 4 weeks before I even get that back. And I think Shooter and did their started signing, I think yesterday or Monday. I can't remember. But so yeah, Geek Out. He said he's sending some soon. I'll be sending some as well. I have just a handful because I have a handful I'm sending to him actually tomorrow. I'm gonna send him a handful of books that I need to get back for Dallas. But he has more than I think he has like 3 weeks to get them done. Before I would have to get him back. So yeah, he would actually, yes, he would have, yeah. I need him back by like June 5th or 6th. Yeah, I would say June 5th or 6th, so I can pack them up. But yeah, that's all I got. Got to go pick up the kiddo from tutoring. I am super late. Peace out, everybody. Y'all be good. See you on the next one.